Alright, so this is kinda comical. So this is the 3rd time I've tried to, get the video done here. Uh, Someone said earlier it's been a great 8 weeks, so I've appreciated, working with you guys and the feedback we give each other on our discussions. But, in essence, as far as technology's gone that I found effective, Google Classroom and Google Sites, those are great, general repositories. So if you're gonna have a virtual classroom, you use your Google Classroom for your documents repository and have content and information. Google Sites and Make Portfolio is a great way to give access to a lot of different information and different subjects and categorize information, and even for students to share. But in regard to the best technology applications I found for working with classes, I found Pear Deck and Quizlet and I was taught how to use them when I was in a designated studies. I did a little time teaching at adult school before I started to change over and go for my different credential here. So Pear Deck, it provides a diverse suite of tools and allows teachers to create interactive lessons, content that students can access online through the application. It is massive what it can do. It's very impressive. Links to Pear Deck content that you create can be placed in Google Classroom and documents, and then on Google Slides, sites in a portfolio, or on Google Slides, and I'll get to that in a minute. And then Quizlet is a little less overhead, and it's just a very easy, quick application to make digital flashcards, uh, quick tests, and quizzes. It's not nearly as overhead and as rich in capability as Pear Deck, but it's a really quick, useful tool, especially for quick assessments. Um, as far as access to lesson elements I create in these two applications, I mentioned you can just create links to those and put them on documents, websites, so forth. But Pear Deck is so versatile; it tracks student responses in real time. So a given lesson feature can be deployed and accessed by the class remotely with real-time reporting on the answers by the teachers and statistics on the answers as well. So you get an idea what percentage of the class answered a certain way, or answered correctly, or answered incorrectly. And Pear Deck integrates with Google Slides. So it's got these content libraries, and you can dynamically create lessons for multiple subjects, and they integrate directly to Google Slides. So it's really it makes you look great because it's got so much built-in capability. Uh, also, and I'll get to this a little later. It's using AI now. So and then Quizlet, like I said, has less overhead, so, but it also stores and reports answers. So it's a really simple tool for formative assessments to quickly get an idea, check for understanding, and see where one individual student is, or everyone, what percentage of the class is really catching on to what's going on, and if you have to do a wholesale change or slow everybody down and go back over something. The fact is that Quizlet too, it can be turned into a real test creator for a summative test as well. How these 2 tools, could benefit, students, man, these things empower kids, I mean, to engage the content interactively. You have the integrated assessments. The Pear Deck application can deliver lesson content that is standards-based, meaning you can grab a lesson template, and pick the subject and say, "I want standards-based content," and it'll help you develop, pretty quickly that entire lesson based on standards that are integrated into the content that's already accessible, meaning you ask it to do it, and that content's already, integrated for you. The application also utilizes AI to deliver, intuitive content delivery and alternatives based on ongoing automated assessments. So it's kind of like the super teacher in the virtual classroom environment. All these features are accentuated because the assessments and interaction by the students is recorded, and it's all available to the teacher of your report. So we can see how someone's progressing through the content, how they're answering, how long it's taking to answer a question, how long they're spending on certain content, and then the teacher can use this to assess and make individualized assessments on individual student, or make general assessment tools for a group of students. So especially helpful in the virtual classroom setting. As far as pitfalls go, you know, uh, you know, the thing is good in, good out, bad in, bad out, right? So this is just a tool. So it comes down to, how much preparation as a teacher am I putting into it? Am I uh, gathering the right content to be used in the application? Am I creating assessments, and allowing automated assessments to be created that are um, pertinent and relevant? The pitfalls really are to, let's not expect it to do our whole job for us, right? Let's make sure as a teacher, we understand our class, we understand our students, we understand the content that we should be using, and what we should understand what they should be getting out of it. And based on that, we do a good job of configuring these technologies. So, the pitfall is really us. Are we leaning too heavily on the technology? Or are we driving the use of the technology based on our abilities as a teacher? So I'm gonna, this will be the video I post. What I hope is you see more than this video, that you see this video embedded in a Google slide, and I figured out how to use the technology that I love so much. Or you're just gonna see this video, and I'm gonna be telling you about what a cool thing it can do, and I won't be able to show you. So anyway, I enjoyed the class with you guys, and I wish you guys all the very best. Take care now.